let's talk about Bill Belichick real quick. Bill Belichick did a CBS interview to promote his new book, and he went on with his 24-year-old girlfriend. They met when she was 20, supposedly on an airplane, and this clip is going viral. Go ahead, check this out.
Jordon was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordon right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
So that whole interview, she called the shots like that. And he's getting up there. There's already, like, does Bill's family need to have an intervention here? Is their father losing it? Mia, how mad would you be if you were going to inherit hundreds of millions of dollars from your dad and some girl that was young enough to be your daughter swooped in and married him?
I'd be pissed.
Worked her way into the will.
Especially if you were like banking on that money, like you've been expecting it.
Listen,
I'd be pissed.
I'm not advocating for anything, but I will tell you money makes people do some stupid shit. And this is the kind of thing people get killed over. This is the kind of thing people get missing over or go missing over. Now, Bill Belichick did issue a statement where he said, I agree to speak with CBS Sunday morning to promote my new book, The Art of Winning, Lessons from My Life in Football. Prior to this interview, I clearly communicated to my publicist and Simon & Schuster that any promotional interviews I participated in would agree to focus solely on the contents of the book. Unfortunately, the expectation was not honored during the interview, blah, 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 blah. So this has raised questions about where did these two meet? Is the plain story true? Or is there something they don't want us to know? Now, this leads my mind to go to two places. And again, this is speculation. I have no proof of either of these. But that tells me, number one, they met when she was not of age, the way she reacted there. Or number two, she may be doing some stuff for a little bit of cash with older men. What do you think? You're a woman. You're into the celebrity gossip. Why do you think she reacted that way? How do you think they met?
I don't believe they met on a plane for a second.
No, I don't believe that either. No, it's there's definite. I'm not saying she's an escort. I'm not saying she was a minor, but that's where my mind jumps when I hear things like that. I don't believe that story at all, though. Also, where are her parents? How are you just okay with this? Like, your daughter is... Like, clearly you failed to raise your daughter if she's out gold digging like this. You did something wrong as a parent if she's out. I mean, I guarantee you that he's probably older than her grandparents right now. She's 24 years old. When he was 50, she was born. 50! She was born. This girl was not alive when people were watching VHS tapes. And she's dating this guy. That's the age gap here. Bill Belichick, they were using sonograms or whatever. You know, I mean, that's the age gap here. There's definitely something going on. And it sucks to see this guy, like, there's this stereotype about like, oh, the old guy's got out, get the hot young girlfriend. That's not a position you should envy. That's not something that you should applaud somebody on. That's, in my mind, that's not quite as bad, but almost as bad as when you see those teachers that are kind of attractive that sleep with the 15-year-old boys that are their students, and everyone's like, well, why couldn't she have been my teacher? That guy was slaying ass. That fucks that kid up for a long time. That's someone who's vulnerable, being taken advantage of by a scumbag. And I don't think when I see an age gap like that with an old guy with a girl in her 20s, I don't see that as much different. That girl is milking him. And he thinks he's this hot shit player the same way that the kid who sleeps with the teacher does. And in reality, he's being taken advantage of in more ways than he has any idea. And he's all too happy to go along with it. And there's all too many people supporting and enabling it. And it's just really gross to me to see that. So I think there is a form of abuse. Now, at the end of the day, They're consenting adults. They're allowed to do whatever they want, no matter how disgusting I find it. They're consenting adults. But we agree we don't believe the plane story. We agree on that. Yeah, I don't believe the plane story either. Not for us. So maybe was it Epstein's plane? Is that where they met? Lies! Was that might have been the plane? No, we're dabbling in rumors. They're jokes. Comedy show. I'm kidding. That's been our show.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.